Candyman.
Hey, Candyman.
All right, everybody, gather round. The Candyman is here.
Yeah.
What kind of candy do you want?
Everything.
Sweet chocolate, chocolate malt candy, gumdrops, anything you want. You've come to the right man, because I'm the Candyman.
That's a hurricane. It is hurricane. And what's that? That's around. That is, I don't know what that is. And here we are. Over all the shops. Looking down at Farnborough, the Farnborough Air Show.
Katie, that was a head shot.
And all the family.
What's wrong?
And friends and neighbours and everything. Now we're usually very good at airplanes, but I don't know what the second one is. A P-51 and a P-40. Lovely up here. Have you got muddy shoes?
Yeah.
How did you get muddy shoes like that?
I went and
And look at your knee. Look at your knee.
And that one.
And that one as well. And
And I hurt my
you've been in the wars. And you hurt.
we have been in the wars. Yeah, look at our foot.
Look, I know. Look at the face. I can't believe it.
We went in sinking mud. No, we went. Yeah, and we went in sinking mud. Look.
Sinking mud. Right, I'm going to be shown the sinking mud now. Here we go. Oh my goodness me.
That's not sinking mud.
This is actually the training grounds for the British Army. And look where they've been. Oh no, he's just fallen in again. How did you do that?
Yeah. Oh,
is that where you've been?
Yeah, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine.
Your mummy will go up. Your mummy will go berserk.
We've already told her.
They're crazy. I love Aldershot because there's so many Nepalese people, because the Gurkhas are here. And it's lovely to see the Nepalese people. The way they just sit around. Lovely.
Who are you talking?
Isn't this beautiful? Absolutely delightful. Look at that. Red arrows fly past.
Why is there a biscuit? I just missed it.
Well, I'm sure that's a Hercules.
Oh, the birds are having a great time in my garden. Not sure what sort of birds they are, but they're loving it. More and more rhyming. And two more coming in. Wow. And another one. And another one.
Now.
Oh, I'm missing that.
Sandy playing tennis. There we go.
I know who these guys.
Who's winning?
Zach is.
No,
Zach is.
It's because I've been doing bad passes because I'm not going right.
Okay, go on. Oh, that's good.
Oh.
Sorry, I need to untangle it.
Lovely. Wonders we'll never see.
Well, this is the end of an era. The end of that people I had before. Here I am, stood outside. But it's now called the Frontier. But remember the day we came down here and we laid the foundation stone. Great day that was. Jimmy Corrigan, Lord Mayor, big brass band. It was a wonderful, wonderful day. And we had many years of great entertainment in this place. And unfortunately, times have changed and it's all gone. So say goodbye to Batley Variety Club and the Frontier. It's no more. let's take a look inside what used to be Batley Variety Club. The foundation stones which Dec and I laid used to be just there on that wall, but that's disappeared, same as everything else. So come on inside and have a look.
Keep an eye on the side, I don't know. Yeah. You guys put a nice little package together.
Yeah.
Got a few interviews with the various people who've been involved over the years, and then we'll come to the live bit with you and Bernie.
Oh,
a bit
wow.
of a chuckle and a bit of
That's a man that I met here, Frankie Lane. He was my hero, and I came here to see Frankie. We had a party afterwards, had a few drinks with him, and he disappointed me because I asked him, would you like to play golf with me? Because he played golf in Ireland with some of my pals, and he just turned out and said no.
Oh, that was nice.
I was very disappointed. And I approached him, I had a few more drinks, went over and said, sure you don't want to play golf? He said, no. I said, okay.
Con, it's lovely to see you here at Batley Variety Club.
Thank you. Because as you know, we laid the foundation stone. We did the first week here. I used to live with the Corrigans who owned it, and my kids used to play with his kids, and you know, it was like a family affair.
And I mean, at that time, obviously, you were just massive. The Bachelors were just huge, weren't they? I mean, bigger than Shirley Bassey, bigger than Tom Jones. You were the stars.
The stars who played here, you know, Louis Armstrong, you know, who'd have thought people like him would come all the way from America. He did try to get Sinatra, but he wouldn't come.
Well, we'll let him off for that, because he did well with everybody else, didn't he?
Well, we laid the foundation stone. Jimmy brought me back to the house, and he showed me the plans of the club, and he said, what do you think? And he had swing doors going onto the stage. I said, what are they for? He said, oh, I like country and western things, you know, it looked like an American bar. I said, but think of the road he's trying to carry amplifiers and things on. Why don't you make it like a proper stage and have what we call wings, you know, the cloths on the side. So we changed it and did that. And then the dressing room, number one dressing room was 6 foot by 6 foot. I said, now, there's 3 of us in the dressing room, and you've invited the Chief of Police, and he's bringing his wife here, and the Lord Mayor, he's bringing his wife here, and yourself and Betty. I said, how are we all going to fit in a 6 by 6 room? I said, I think you need to rethink on that. So he made the room bigger, and I said, while they're at it, why don't you have like a reception room with a settee where you can entertain your guests, and then a separate room for changing, and possibly, if you can afford it, I said, toilet and shower, things like that. Give him his due, he did the whole lot. And he even put a bar in there, which is fantastic. Thank you.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Enjoy it.
What's going on? Looks the same. Looks the same. Well, I was never allowed in here. I was just riff-raff. But we used to come in and steal all the fruit and everything that the top of the building never used. All the flowers and the fruit.
Oh yeah. There used to be a bar in here as well.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. It was all the optics were in here, so you could have whatever you want. And you know, you could help yourself. Obviously you had guests coming in, so but you spoke to in there. Then you come in here to change.
Cool.
And you could have a drink as well.
Did you have the shower and the toilet in brown then?
This was one of the best stages you could work on, because you felt you could just touch the
atmosphere, man, and everything, didn't it?
It was this and the Palladium, two best stages in the world. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, we've come inside the club now, and with a man who goes back as far as this club, Con Plusky from the Bachelors, the original Irish boy band.
The original one, yeah.
Con, now, I mean, you actually laid the foundation stone. You've got a bit of history in your hand, haven't you?
Yes, indeed. That is the actual gavel that I used to bang down the foundation stone.
And you were brought here, what, from the town hall in an open-top car? I mean, what's an extraordinary circumstance?
Well, we came all the way up from London to this God-forsaken place. And we went to the town hall, and there we met Jimmy Corrigan, who built this place. And then the Lord Mayor was there, and we brought an open-top American-style car with a brass band of bundles, marching all the way down, waving like royalty.
Well, you were huge. You had, what, 18 number 10 hits. So when you played the opening night, what was it like?
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely. This here was the best stage in the world. This and the Palladium to work, because you felt you could just put your hand out and touch the audience. Absolutely wonderful.
And the reaction, was it people who'd been starved of that kind of entertainment, basically?
Oh, I think so, yeah. Well, Jimmy said to me, he said, do you want to know why I built it here? And he showed me a map, a population map of England. And right in the middle of it all was a Batley Variety Club. Right in the middle of all the population. And there's pictures of me with this on our website, so if you Google the Bachelors,
you can still find it.
Oh, you can still find it, yeah.
A tear of regret it's going.
I do too, sir. It's like a little pang, because this was part of my life, you know, because I used to come up here and I used to stay with the Corrigans when we were working here. We were family friends. My children used to play with his children, with Jamie, and it was absolutely
a very close connection.
Very, very close.
Well, Connor, thank you for your time and your memories. Can I say that there will be dancing for the last time tomorrow night? For some of us, though, we're not quite sure if our knees are up to it. But as it says,
really is,
thank you.
Just look at this wonderful
Good night.
place. Just look at that
And
lighting
good night.
rig, for example. I think there's another one like it anywhere else in the country. Let's talk to the current manager, Nick Westwell. Nick, why is it closing?
It just makes long-term commercial common sense.
Well, thank you very much for the moment. Con Kluski from The Bachelors, you were here.
I was.
On the opening night, Con.
I was everywhere.
I mean, The Bachelors was so
I laid the foundation
big, weren't they?
stone with this gavel. If you look on our website, just Google The Bachelors, and it's picturing me there with the gavel. And I actually got the key to open the door as well on opening night. Absolutely fantastic. They were queuing around the block, and the opening night was just absolutely amazing. And the great thing, I always say to any artist, if you want to play on a proper stage, go onto the Batley Variety Club, that or the Palladium, because you felt you could just reach out and touch the audience. Absolutely wonderful. And what an audience, they're absolutely fantastic.
And all those big names, I mean, Shirley Bassey, for example, I mean, she's
yeah.
been in touch with Look North today, actually, to say that she's very, very sad to hear the place is closing, but it was people like that we should bring
and
here.
Louis Armstrong, yeah, all sorts of people. Absolutely fantastic. But he tried to get Frank Sinatra, and he offered him £50,000.
Wow.
And his manager said, I'm sorry, Frank wouldn't get out of bed.
Let's bring in Bernie Clifton, because Bernie,
Yeah.
you have been on that stage. How are you going to be feeling tomorrow night?
Very, very sad. It's the end of an era. It's the end of... I've got the key here, which I was given to open the place, and I think I'll come along tomorrow night and close it.
Oh.
That's the key, very key. Given to me by Jamie Corrigan, who is Jimmy Corrigan's son. And it's very sad, isn't it?
It is. Well, look, gentlemen, all of you, thank you very much indeed. It is certainly the end of an era. I know we're all feeling quite emotional, aren't we?
We are. We're going now to music, though, aren't we? Okay. Music, wardrobe, makeup, lights, action. Hey. Hey.
What? It's a needle.
And this, would you believe it, is
Well, I know
the
it's a
amazing
lead. No, it's a lead.
barbecue, which was cooked by
By a
Zach,
guy.
Zachariah Tlusky, and cooked by Isabel,
it isn't. She
and cooked by Layla.
She's the bad girl. Isabel's the bad girl.
Isabel, your duties were picking up all the bags,
Yeah, she's the
which
bad
I can
girl.
see in the background,
did
all
everyone-
over the place.
Everyone take a round of applause for Isabel.
Round of applause for Isabel. Round of applause for Zach, who cooked the
No, he was
burgers.
wine.
Yeah, on one barbecue,
And
and then Layla
You cooked three. She cooked 3 meatballs.
and Layla
Congratulations.
sausages and
Round of
2
applause
chili
for Isabel,
burgers.
the bin
chili
girl.
burgers were gorgeous, and the meatballs were beautifully cooked by Isabel.
No,
So
she only
between the three of them,
No, 4.
no, between the three of you,
Oh,
we had wonderful cooks, and Grandad was most filled up with gorgeous food.
And Grandy was the best.
Portmanus? No, it's not Portmanus. Where are we? Where are we, Oliver?
Boats are far too small to be.
Far too small. Yes.
Look at them.
Boats are far too small.
Pitiful.
Pitifully small. Well, we're actually in Brighton. This is the Brighton Marina. And there's absolute abundance of restaurants all along here. All the chains are here. Very few independent restaurants.
Nothing good
I don't
enough
think
for
there are
us.
any. Nothing good enough for us. I said I wanted lobster, caviar, gin martini. Instead, I've got Frankie and Benny's. I'm not a fan of Frankie and Benny's. No. But they're all along here, and we're going to have a lovely meal. I actually didn't know we could go down to the beach this way. Isn't this? This is just by where I live. Look at that, and that's all the way along to Beachy Head. Oh, now. Isn't this a little bit of heaven? I never knew this existed. Now that is steep, isn't it? Whew. And this is actually the Holywell at Holywell on Eastbourne. And that is coming all the way down from the cliffs. And it's pure water. Through the limestone, through the chalk. That is gorgeous. Beautiful as well. Yeah.
Come on, Grandad, get in the water.
I hate stones on my feet. Oh! Hate the stone. There's sand in there.
Yes, there's sand in the sea. You just...
Something with chicken.
I don't know, I think it might be going out. Yeah. Give us a wave, Grandad.
Grandad and Grandad duties. Having a lot of fun. Lovely here in Eastbourne. Zach's coming? Okay, Zach is next. There's Zach. Oh! There's Zach.
Where are they going?
I think they've gone up the red one again. Isabel.
That was so fast.
Was it fast?
Yeah.
Very, very extremely hot. Extremely hot. Not for me, I think. Not for me. That's Isabel. Zach. Zachariah. Oh, Layla. What a lovely day we've had. Sunshine.
What are you going to do? Victoria, come on, twist now! I knew who was going to twist. Twist again. You go that way, I'll go this way. Hey, twist again. You and me, come on. Let's twist again. Come on, let's twist you and me. Now! Twist again like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again. Fantastic! You do terrific.
So this is amazing. We're in a dressing room, which is absolutely lovely, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Except, what do you expect? Except,
There's lots of girls in here changing as well.
what other situation in industry in the world would allow girls and men, especially elderly men, to dress in the same place?
Well,
They put up with it, and
I don't mind it at all.
Well,
I've
I've
lovely girls. Mind if they were ugly girls, I might object.
I know, and I always say that I don't mind changing with Claudia Schiffer any day of the week,
Exactly.
or Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but really in show business it shouldn't be tolerated. Not shouldn't be allowed, it shouldn't be tolerated. Well, they do, but there we are. So where are we tonight?
Well, we're down in this lovely holiday camp in I can't remember. Hemsby.
You can't remember where we are, can you?
Hemsby.
It's Hemsby. It's
Near Great Yarmouth.
It's a Seacroft, and they just renovated quite a big, large area, which is, we're working in a new area, a new venue in the holiday camp, and it looks rather good.
It is.
We would have to say that when we arrived, our crew with the truck and everything went to the venue which we always play, loaded the stuff, put up. They were about 3/4 loaded in, and sat on stage when somebody happened to come by and say, "Oh, you're in the wrong venue." So they weren't pleased with that, and that is it's the first time that has happened to us in our career. We won't tell you about the other time, but this one. So there we are. So here we are at the end of the month. End of the month again?
It is, yeah.
End of the month. Had a lovely month this month.
It's been very, very good.
A bit of sunshine for a change.
Yeah.
So, see you next month.
See you next month. Look forward to it.
Bye.
Bye.
Candyman. All right, everybody, gather round. The Candyman is here.
Yeah.
What kind of candy do you want?
Everything.
Sweet chocolate, chocolate malt candy, gumdrops, anything you want. You've come to the right man, 'cause I'm the Candyman.
Whoa!
Who can take a sunrise?
Who can take a sunrise?
Sprinkle it with dew.